all right. What's happening, guys? Welcome along to my live stream. Welcome back to my channel. Smash the like in this video, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and make sure you click on that notifications bell. You get notified every time. Big news, guys. Manchester City are in hot water, guys. They've been charged by the Premier League over financial fair play. They're in breach of those rules over the last number of years. Shock story coming out this morning about Manchester City. Completely unexpected. The club themselves has said that they are shocked by the developments. It's been a bad couple of days for them. They lost yesterday to Spurs. They could have closed the gap on, of course, our beloved Arsenal. And now this. Absolute madness, guys. Absolute madness. I'm going to get into that in a second, yeah. I'm going to talk all things football too. High up and low down, inside out, Arsenal, Everton, the whole situation. But luckily we find ourselves 5 points clear anyway, guys. But before I get into all that, thank you to everybody for your continued support on my channel. All your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. Like the video, like I said, and subscribe to my channel if you can. I'm on the road to 1.7k. So if you can subscribe to my channel, guys, I would really appreciate it. Smash the subscribe button for me and let me know you care. Show some love, Show some love for the OSG. All right, just 1 second, guys. Bear with me. I'm doing a bit of jiggery pokery, as we say in the business. Yeah, but Manchester City, tough couple of days for them, yeah. They had that disappointing result, that loss to Spurs yesterday, away to Spurs at White Hart Lane. And now this. It hasn't been a good couple of days for Pep Guardiola's side, to be honest. I can imagine he was absolutely raging yesterday. I'd imagine he was absolutely raging about it, about the whole manner of the result. Tough times, huh? Tough times, no doubt. Just 1 second there, guys. Just doing a bit of jiggle poker. Nice to see so many people tuning in here. Welcome along to my live stream. But yeah, the loss they had yesterday against Spurs, and now this on top of that. I mean, it's going to be an interesting run-in for the season, and they're up against us for the league. Hopefully United won't sneak in the back door and get the win. Otherwise, we could be in trouble. But no, I don't think that's going to happen, to be honest. We've played them twice already this season anyway, so we don't have to go through that situation anymore. All right. Just 1 second, guys. Just organizing this live stream. I should have done it beforehand, but, you know, I'm hitting this story just off the cuff. Just before I go to work. All right. All right. There we go. That's the business end of things done, guys. All right. Let's get back on it. Might take this a while to warm up, yeah. A lot of people are probably busy right now. But there you have it, guys. Stapes. He's in again. Off like a flash. My number one fan. Stapes, you're officially my number one fan, okay? So enjoy this accolade. You deserve it, man. You deserve it. Well earned. I made apparently Arsenal willing to let their own lawyers help the FA with the investigation. Points deduction coming. It's not a bad idea, to be honest, but either way you look at it, by Man City are in a bit of trouble, huh? Man City are in a bit of trouble. I see Lee Gunner has on his channel at the moment, he's going live. Man City to be relegated. You know what? This could be our season, boy. This could be our season. You know what? If there actually was points deduction, though, that could actually be all joking aside, yeah, they could actually be deducted points. That would just be, that would be hilarious. After what happened yesterday, after what happened yesterday, the manner of the defeat, they must have been, Guardiola must have been rubbing his hands together when he saw Arsenal lose at Everton. And then they go lose at Spurs. And now this, where do you go, man? But hopefully, you know what? It would be great if they did actually deduct points. Let me go into the story and see what's going on here. They've been charged by the Premier League for alleged breaches. Manchester City have been charged by the Football Association by the Premier League for numerous alleged breaches of financial rules. Manchester City charged by Premier League with numerous alleged breaches of financial rules. The Premier League has referred the case to an independent commission. Man City said they are surprised by the issuing of these alleged breaches, adding they welcome the review of this matter. The alleged breaches span a period from the 2009-2010 season to the 2017-2018 campaign. So I think, was that before Guardiola's time? No, I think he was in charge then, right? Yeah, first it was Roberto Mancini. There's different breaches, yeah. There's like 3 different alleged breaches, yeah, like they're putting it into groups. Yeah, they did it to Juve. They sent him down the division. Yeah, they did. Yeah, the old lady. But the old lady bounced back. Huh? She bounced back, I think, the next season or the season after. And she was back up where she belongs in the Serie A. But it could be interesting. It could be interesting. If they deduct him points, you know what I mean? We might as well just crack open a champagne. We'd probably still throw it away anyway. You know what I mean? We'll probably come from 15 points back to win the league. But yeah, if they deduct them points, I think we can book the open top bus to go past Islington Town Hall. You know what I mean? Like you were saying, Stapes, we can actually we can book the open top bus. I saw you on Paddy Power, by the way. Big up the Irish Bugmakers, Paddy Power, man. And there was Stapes in the thick of it all, right? Front row. All right, let's get into this. The club are alleged to have breached league rules requiring provision in utmost good faith of accurate financial information that gives a true and fair view of the club's financial position. Ouch. That sounds painful, to be honest. Sounds like this could run and run, guys. The league says the accurate financial information required related to revenue, including sponsorship revenue, its related parties, and its operating costs. The second set of breaches listed refers to alleged breaking of rules requiring a member club to include full details of manager remuneration in its relevant contracts with its manager, related to seasons 2-9-10 and 2-12-13. The club's manager between December 2009 and May 2013 was current Italy boss Roberto Mancini. The second set of alleged breaches also refers to the requirements. I honestly think we win it without the points deduction. You're the most confident Arsenal fan I know. There's no doubt about it, man. You are confident as an Arsenal fan. Me, myself, I think it would be difficult for us not to win it. I think it's going to be difficult for us not to win it. No, but if they get deducted points, it'd be happy days. You know what I mean? There can be no complaints. That would just be, that would be just comical, man. They say now that they welcome any investigation into it, you know what I mean? And they're obviously going to go along with it and do this and do that. But honestly, myself, I don't think they're going to be so into it or so lively when it actually comes up. I think it's going to knock the stuffing out of them. You know what I mean? I honestly think that they're going to be, this investigation is going to be thorough. And they could be really in a bit of trouble here. I don't think they realise that at this point in time. Their lawyers themselves are confident. I'd imagine they have the best lawyers that money can buy. But if you did wrong, you did wrong. And they could really find themselves ending up in a bit of trouble here. It could really get serious. You know what I mean? So we'll have to see how it goes. But definitely, anyone that says that they welcome this kind of investigation and they're going to deal with it such and such, this is before the investigation begins, not after. So it is what it is, man. Stapes, your confidence is just earth-shattering, man. If City get a points deduction, it will fire their players up. Yeah, it may fire them up, but they're probably still not going to do it. You know what I mean? If they're too far behind, it's a done deal because they still have to play all those games. It's going to fire the club up, but I mean, what exactly was going on there? It's all going to come out in the wash. You know what I mean? So we'll have to see what happens. But definitely an interesting story in the Premier League. And I mean, it would happen, of course, when we're top and they're challenging us. Yeah, guys, I'm going to big up the man's channel, okay? Stapes22. He has a channel, guys, with two friends of his, and it is the 3 Pointers TV. Okay, the 3 Pointers TV. Like it, subscribe to the channel, of course, and don't forget to click that notifications bell. They're uploading a lot of quality content right now, so be sure to check it out. Let me delve into this. The third section of the charges deals with alleged breaches of Premier League rules requiring clubs to comply with UEFA financial fair play regulation. They have a lot of things here against them. Alleged breaches. What will happen now if they get deducted points and Arsenal win the league? What are Spurs fans and United fans and all these begrudgers going to be saying? Oh, we got a lucky win. We didn't deserve to win it. Ba, 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 ba. You know what I mean? Is that what they're going to be coming up with? Saying that we had a lucky win and we didn't deserve to win. You know what I mean? We only won because Manchester City got deducted points. Is that the crap that they're going to be coming out with? Possibly. You know what I mean? We'll have to see. In 2020, Man City had a 2-year ban from European football overturned by the Court of Arbitration for Sport after being handed a suspension by UEFA's club financial control body. In February 2020 for serious breaches of club licensing and financial fair play regulations. The fourth set of alleged breaches relates to the Premier League's profitability and sustainability rules in seasons 15-16 and 17-18 inclusive. Finally, the club are alleged to have breached league rules requiring member clubs to cooperate with and assist the Premier League in its investigations from December 2018 to date. The Premier League, which opened its investigation in March 2019, has referred the alleged offences to an independent commission. In a statement, the Premier League said, in accordance with Premier League Rule W82.1, the Premier League confirms that it has today, February 6, 2023, referred a number of alleged breaches to the Premier League. Alleged breaches of the Premier League rules by Manchester City Football Club to a commission under Premier League Rule W3.4. They could be in a bit of trouble here, no doubt about it. Pep will leave and go to Chelsea next season, and Chelsea will be charged with all the money they spent. Well, Staves, you got a good sense of humour, man. Anyone ever tell you that? You know what I mean? You got a good sense of humour. All right, Luca, man, how are you? What's going on with you? I seen you were saying you might be going off from YouTube for a while and then coming back. Yeah, I don't want to inquire too much into your personal life, but I mean, yeah, I hope you're okay, man, and I hope you're keeping well. Maybe you just want a break. Yeah, maybe you burnt yourself out. Maybe you'll be creating too much content, but hopefully that's all it is. And I hope you're keeping well, Luca, man. I hope you're doing good. Everybody watching this, guys, subscribe to Luca's channel. It's up there, Luca AFC. Like his videos, subscribe to his channel, and don't forget to hit that notifications bell, guys. Set the bell ringing, guys. Set the bell buzzing. Watch the man's content. He's got well over 2,500 subscribers, so big up, man. That's basically it. I'm good, man. Anyway, I'm good. Heading off to work in a while, but I'm good. Thought I'd get in a bit of OT overtime and do this, as it seems to be cooking. You know what I mean? Things are cooking for Manchester City. Yeah, it's going to get hot in the kitchen, guys. What punishments can the independent commission impose on a club? Just going to have a bit of water here, guys, and then I'm going to read out the punishments. Hopefully all of them. But if we win the league this season, I can just imagine people coming out of the woodwork. You only won it because Man City got deducted points. You know what I mean? It wasn't a real win. This kind of crap. Can't say anything, but you know what I mean? I met a Man United fan the other day in work. A guest. And I'll be honest with you guys, his attitude and his opinions, even after we beat Man United fairly at the Emirates, United fans are just along to themselves. And his, like, normally the guy is grand, yeah? He's fine. He comes in and he watches the games on his phone. He's a guest. He's a cool guy. But I'll be honest with you, um, his attitude and his behaviour regarding like Arsenal being top of the league, I mean, just the whole demeanour of the guy, and then of course us beating him at the Emirates, he found it hard to kind of admit that we deserved the win, that the best team won, and he was the guy that started talking about it, not me. United fans are just, I mean, the majority of them, man, I mean, unreal. Their attitude, yeah, and they're just so arrogant, and they think they have a God-given right to success. The sheer attitude of them, the arrogance, the honestly, man, United fans, seriously, man, they're the worst. They've had so much success down through the years, and then when another team has success, they begrudge them. You know what I mean? Oh, well, yeah, I suppose they deserve to win. You know what I mean? Yeah, boy, whatever. Like I am a football. Me as a football fan, yeah, I am fair. Everton the other day, the best team won. Big up Sean Dyche, man, and big up Everton. The only guy I have a problem with is Mope. That's only because he's a scumbag and a cheater. But the rest of the man, big up Everton and big up Sean Dyche. But I'm fair. You know what I mean? Best team won, job done. United fans, the complete opposite. Worst fans you could ever meet by. They think they have a God given right to success and to trophies. You know what I mean? And if another team is successful, all they got is something to say about it. Arsenal are planning on giving Sambi Lakonga's title medal to Harry Kane for yesterday's result. Steve, you're funny, man. It was good, alright from Kane. Nice goal. Arsenal fan, of course, true and true. Maybe we could sign him. You know what I mean? Do a Sol Campbell on her. Take Kane across to Arsenal. Why Arsenal has lost past two matches? Because we played indifferently. Because we didn't play too well, my friend. Well, we lost against Everton because we played absolutely crap. But that was our first defeat since September. So let's not get too carried away with that. Obviously, it's disappointing, but luckily Manchester City lost. So let's see what comes now. Yeah, but Manchester City lost, so let's see what's going to go on. Yeah? At least they lost, gives us like a fighting chance. You know what I mean? But yeah, Film Cartoons, thank you for that comment. I appreciate it. Yeah, let me know what you think about the whole situation at Manchester City now. So the punishments that can be that the independent commission can impose on a club, they can suspend a club from playing league matches. There can be a points deduction. They can recommend to the board that league matches be replayed. They can recommend to the board that the league expels the respondent club. Order compensation, cancel or refuse registration of players, conditional punishment, order the club to pay costs, make such other order as it thinks fit. Commissions are independent of the Premier League and member clubs. The members of the commission will be appointed by the independent chair of the Premier League Judicial Panel. The proceedings before the commission will, in accordance with Premier League rules, be confidential and heard in private. As well as expressing their surprise at the charges, Manchester City also claim to have provided extensive engagement and a vast amount of detailed materials to the Premier League's investigation. Manchester City FC is surprised by the issuing of these alleged breaches of Premier League rules, particularly given the extensive engagement and vast amount of detailed materials that the EPL has been provided with. The club welcomes the review of this matter by an independent commission to impartially consider the comprehensive body of irrefutable evidence that exists in support of its position. As such, we look forward to this matter being put to rest once and for all. Manchester City charges in numbers. 30 alleged number of breaches of PL rules, Premier League rules. Manchester City charged by Premier League. 25 alleged number of breaches of PL rules. Manager remuneration. Alleged 8 number of breaches of PL rules. Accuracy of financial information. 50 alleged number of breaches of PL rules. It's a very serious matter for City. They could be in trouble here, guys, big time. They could be in serious trouble. I mean, it looks that way. This looks to be a serious situation. Sky Sports News chief reporter Kavi Solekol has said it's a very serious matter for Manchester City. Yeah, no shit. Good for Arsenal, though. We could be on the pig's back. Man City have been charged with breaking the Premier League's financial fair play rules around 100 times over a 9-year period, which starts in 2009 and goes on till 2018. The Premier League's financial fair play rules are designed to ensure clubs pretty much spend what they earn. Trouble is brewing, no doubt. According to the Premier League, Man City allegedly broke the rules over 9 seasons. They didn't provide accurate financial information. Allegedly, they did not fully disclose the financial remunerations that was made to one of their managers over a 4-year period. That is the suggestion that there was a secret contract, so one of the managers that was getting paid much more than officially stated. They also alleged that Manchester City didn't comply with UEFA's financial fair play rules over a 5-year period. Ouch. But Staves, all joking aside, man. All joking aside, yeah? We put up that comment. If Man City get relegated because of this, then Haaland and Foden would be Arsenal players. Yeah, hopefully. But all joking aside, man, do you see the list of breaches? There's like 5 different groups of breaches against them, yeah? 5 different sections of breaches that they're being charged with. I mean, the list is endless and it's been going on for a long time. They're confident now in the media about it. Yeah, we look forward to entertaining this, and we look forward to an independent commission investigating this matter and finally putting it to bed once and for all. But they can't be that confident. I mean, the charges that they're facing are serious, and they're many. They're varied, like 5 different groups, 5 different breach sections. They're in serious trouble. I don't think they realize that. They're confident now. They have money. Yeah, they can probably get the best lawyers money can buy, but the evidence is the evidence. They seem to think they don't have a problem, but I don't know. I beg to differ. I think it could be serious. And for Arsenal, if there's a points deduction, the rules are the rules. We're on the pig's back. You know what I mean? We probably still throw it away, but we're on the pig's back. You know what I mean? Simple. It's going to be an interesting one, no doubt. All right. Smash the like in this video for me, guys. Help out the OSG. You know what I mean? If you ever want the truth and follow the money, accounts don't lie. Yeah, exactly. And you know what the thing is as well? You're supposed to spend what you earn. Like money earned by a club in the fiscal year, in the business year, money earned by any club, for example, Manchester City, in the business year, is what they have to spend. That's financial fair play. They've definitely been flouting those rules. I mean, look at the players they have. They went from a very small club with respects to Manchester City, a very small club with no finances, more or less, to the richest club in world football. Maybe that's Newcastle now, I think, is it? But yeah, City were the richest club for a long time. Maybe they still are. So, you know what I mean? We hope Arsenal will come back and Arsenal win against Brentford. Yeah, exactly, man. It's a big game coming up against Brentford, and we need to win. We need to win. We need to lay down a marker. But I haven't been impressed with the performances of late, apart from the City game. But the performance against Everton was absolutely shocking. Spend what you earn. You know what I mean? What you earn in the season, you can spend. You know what I mean? It's like us. We earn the money, we spend the money, we work. They've been living above. They've been living above and beyond what's acceptable. You know what I mean? And the way they've been doing things, it looks like it's going to come home to roost. It looks like they're going to be found out. It's going to be very interesting. It's going to be a difficult one for them. So we'll have to see. Spend what you earn. Chelsea are in massive trouble then. Yeah, they could be in trouble too. I mean, remember all the problems with Abramovich there? Was that like last year or the year before? It was in 2021 with the whole Abramovich situation. Was that when I was in Venezuela or when I had come back? I think when I had come back. But that is insane. I mean, that is just nuts. Spend what you earn, boy. Simple as. All right, sub to my channel, guys. I'm cruising up to 1.7k after almost 5 years. Takes time, huh? Good things take time, Steps. At least I have my channel. I can do my content and do my thing. In the past, when they've been investigated by UEFA, they've always insisted they had done nothing wrong. In February 2020, they were banned by UEFA from European competition for 2 seasons and also fined 30 million. They took the case to the Court of Arbitration for Sport. The ban was overturned and the fine was reduced to 10 million. At the hearing, the panel found most of the breaches alleged were not established or the time was barred, which effectively means they happened too long ago for UEFA to do anything about them. Crucially, Premier League rules do not include time bar, so when Man City defend themselves, they cannot say these alleged offences took place too long ago for you to be able to do anything about them. Whoa. So they're in trouble there, guys, big time, because it doesn't matter when these offences took place. The Premier League does not look at the time or the year or when it happened. If they happened, regardless of when it happened, whether it was 1970, 1980, 1990, 2010, inconsequential. It will be investigated. They're in a lot of trouble here. We might as well just book the open top bus now, Stacey. We might as well just all plan to meet up and let's start celebrating the league win right now. Let's just go to the pub and do what we do best. Get messy. You know what I mean? Do what we do best, get messy. That would actually be nice. Yeah, we could get messy and sign Messi at the same time. That would be good. Yep. We might as well just go celebrating now. You know what I mean? Start the celebrations early, Stapes. Go out, meet up, all the gooners, and have a couple of drinks. You know what I mean? And what happens, happens. But, you know what I mean? We might as well just book our own open top bus. You know what I mean? Straight down by Islington Town Hall. Yeah. Couple of girls with us, with the Arsenal jerseys on, so we can have a bit of fun with them later. Look, I'm not going to go into it anymore before I get banned off YouTube. But yeah. Up out of that. According to the Premier League rules, it could be a points deduction or even the threat of expulsion from the Premier League, although I think that would be an extreme punishment. But if it was a points deduction, it would be deduction that would be in the current season. So if there's a point deduction for City, guys, it would be this season, in the current season. If they are found guilty in a future season, that's when the points deduction would be applied. So let's see, it's February and it's going to go till May. I know they're going to get investigated. If the investigation is completed this season and they're found guilty, the points will be deducted this season. PL must think City have a case to answer. The Commission will have a legal representative on the panel, and you'd expect the representative to be a pretty heavyweight King's Counsel. Manchester City have had an obligation to comply with the Premier League's investigation, and they now have an obligation to comply with the Commission's procedure. If they don't comply, then a dim view will be taken. If the charges relate to administrative errors, then the sanctions will be a slap on the wrist. You would think if the Premier League have taken it this far, they either think there was a case to answer or they simply got to the point where they haven't been given the answers and they're now putting it to a commission to get those answers. Conor McGregor coming back to the UFC. Oh, I can't wait to see him get the head kicked off him. Anyway, Muppet. Oh, a Muppet. Alright. It is what it is, guys. Three people watching, welcome along to my live stream. If you haven't already, please sub to my channel and help me hit 1.7k, guys. I'm about 50 away. So do your thing, guys, and big up the OSG. Thank you to everybody for tuning in, yeah. But if you haven't already, then subscribe to my channel and do us as a favor. Man City in the mire, guys. Trouble brewing. They're not going to get out of this one. They've been charged by the Premier League for numerous alleged breaches of financial rules. Yep. Trouble is brewing, by. We might as well just start the celebration early. Let's book that bus, yeah? Let's go up by Islington Town Council. That'd be nice, huh? We go past the City Hall in Islington. celebrating. All right. What could happen to City? Very, very serious matter. Oof, you're goddamn right it is. Whenever there's an investigation going on by, it's serious. How could it not be serious? You know what I mean? How could that not be serious? Like, that is a serious situation. They're going to be investigated for alleged breaches of financial fair play rules. 5 different sections. They've breached 5 different sections. 5 different rules have been broken. Bon voyage, lads. If it's sorted out this season and they figure out what's been going on, then that is going to be, let me think, if they find out this season and they realize what's been going on and they do it this season, then that is going to be, then the points will be deducted this season. If they're found guilty this season, the points will be deducted this season. If there is a points deduction, they'll be deducted this season. If they're found guilty this season and there is a points deduction, then they'll be deducted this season. If it's next season, then it's next season. But they're in a bit of trouble, no doubt. They're confident now, but I mean, when the investigation begins, things are going to get heated, no doubt. Everybody watching, guys, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Support the OSG, I'd appreciate it. Support Connosaurus, they're behind me. Yeah, it is what it is. Right. Interesting times, guys. Interesting times. Man City in a bit of trouble, huh? Man City Premier League charges explained. What are they? What could punishment be? What's the timescale? Manchester City charged by Premier League with numerous alleged breaches of financial rules. Premier League has referred the case to an independent commission. Man City are the reigning champions but find themselves second in the table, 5 points behind Arsenal. Manchester City have been charged with alleged breaches of financial rules by the Premier League, but what are they? How serious are the charges? And how long will the process take? Gunnar SJ, even the gods want Arsenal to win. Oh man. Classic. That was a good one, man. Big up to yourself, man. Great sense of humour. Even the gods want Arsenal to win. Gunnar SJ, 100 charges in total, man. That's a lot. Yeah, it is. And there are over 5 different sections of Premier League rules. They breached 5 different sections. So they're confident now. It's going to be an independent commission. I think the King's Council lawyers, but it's going to be a serious matter. I mean, it's a serious matter. If they're found guilty this season, then if there's a points deduction, then the points will be deducted this season. If they're found guilty next season, you know, when the findings of the commission are over, if that's this season, and if there's a points deduction, deducted this season, we could be on the pig's back. You know what I mean? This is what we deserve. Yeah, it's been 20 years, guys. 20 years waiting. So maybe this year will finally be our year to lift the Premier League trophy one more time. Lift it up to the heavens, bring it down to Islington Town Hall, and we'll have an all shindig. You know what I mean? A good all night out. Night on the old tops. Alright. Big up. Alright. Apparently, Arteta is a witness for the FA. Yeah, things are going to get spicy, guys. Arteta's a witness, yeah, because he was at Man City. You know what I mean? He was at Man City during the proceedings. He was at Man City when it was going down, so he's going to be brought forward as a witness. That makes perfect sense. Maybe Chelsea are next. Hopefully, we'd never be that lucky. We'd never be that lucky. That would just be excellent. I'm going to pass Chelsea in a while on the way to work. I'm going to pass Chelsea Football Club because I'm out in South West London. So I'm going to cross over the river, cross over the Thames into West London, and I'm going to past the stadium. That's if I can stick the smell. Like this video for me, guys, and help me out now. And if you can spread word of my channel, spread it around, that will also be a help you. I'm going for 1.7k subs, so hopefully I can hit that out. Yeah, I'm going to have to knock this live stream on the head in a while, as I got to be heading off to work, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would keep it going. But hopefully the video will explode. And tomorrow again, maybe I can do one. And then I'm off the next day. So we'll see how we can work that out there. But yeah, guys, what can I say? You reap what you sow. You know what I mean? You reap what you sow at the end of the day. If it's a points deduction, that would just be absolutely comical. You know what I mean? And the rules are the rules, so they're going to be enforced. And Arsenal will be on the pig's back. You know what I mean? We would be laughing all the way to the title. So, but let's not count our chickens before they hatch. The Premier League's financial fair play rules are designed to ensure clubs pretty much spend what they earn. You can get around that potentially by inflating how much you're earning or hiding how much you are spending. According to the Premier League, Manchester City allegedly broke the rules over 9 seasons. They allegedly didn't provide accurate financial information. Allegedly, they did not fully disclose the financial remunerations that were made to one of their managers over a 4-year period. The suggestion is that there was a secret contract, so one of the managers was getting paid much more than officially stated. The Premier League also alleged Manchester City didn't comply with UEFA's financial fair play rules over a 5-year period. They also alleged that Manchester City have not fully cooperated with the Premier League's investigation. It's a very serious matter for City. They're saying that a time bar helped Man City during the 2022 case. Will it work this time? In February 2020, they were banned by UEFA from European competition for 2 seasons and fined €30 million, £26.8 million. Man City took that case to the Court of Arbitration for Sport. The ban was overturned and the fine was reduced to €10 million. At the hearing, the panel found most of the breaches alleged were not established and the time was barred, which effectively means they happened too long ago for UEFA to do anything about them. Crucially, Premier League rules do not enter time bar. So when Man City defend themselves, they cannot say these alleged offences took place too long ago for you to be able to do anything about them. Oh yeah, the old time bar, but can't beat the time bar. God bless that time bar. Alright, funny. They're in trouble, guys. Might as well just get ready to celebrate the league title. Might as well just bring the trophy back now. Might as well just give us the trophy now, sure. End the season, we'll take the trophy. Simple as. You know what I mean? Alright, just 1 second. Alright, here I am. Let's kick in. Sorry about the sunlight coming in there. It's like I don't know what in my head. Alright, I'm back. I hope that's better for you. Let me just adjust this. Alright. Man City, they look to be in a spot of batter, guys. No doubt. It's going to be interesting. If they get deducted points, we're laughing. You know what I mean? That would be so funny. That would actually be hilarious if they got deducted points. Honest to God. That'd be the funniest thing ever. We'd be cruising towards the title. Then Jesus comes back and he's going to bang in a few goals. He'd be glad he left City. After the result they had yesterday, thinking they could peg us back. Losing. Away to Spurs. Harry Kane doing the business. 1-0 for Spurs. And now this. You know what I mean? And on top of that, Liverpool getting trashed. I mean, it's just hilarious. Jeez, Liverpool are getting really trashed at the moment. I don't know what's going on at Liverpool. They're getting stuffed. Annihilated out there. Alright, I'm going to go on for a little while longer, then I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to go on to 45 minutes. Of course, the video is going to be live, so it's going to get views. But yeah, thank you to everybody for your continued support here and tuning in. I got to head off to work, guys. I got to travel across the city of London, so that's going to take a bit of time. I want to thank everybody for your continued support on my channel, with your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. I appreciate it. Thank you to Stapes. If you haven't already, guys, check out his channel. It's a 3 Pointers TV. Himself and 2 other gooners, 2 old school diehard gooners like myself. Check out their channel. It's the 3 Pointers TV. Like, subscribe, and comment on their content. Yeah. Do yourselves a favor. Big up Stapes, man. Big up the 3 Pointers. And big up the financial fair play rules. And big up the Premier League. It's going to be interesting. Might as well just get ready to celebrate the league now, lads. You know what I mean? Easiest thing to do. Yeah. Interesting, huh? You reap what you sow, isn't that what they say? I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. Gunnar SJ, thank you, man, for supporting my channel. I appreciate it. Stapes, big up yourself, man. Luca, big up, man. I hope you're keeping well, yeah? Keep going with your channel, bro. Do your thing. And that's it, guys. Small stream today, but I'm sure this video is going to get a lot of hits later. And if not, you know, no biggie. I'll be creating content constantly. All right, I'm going to knock it on the head. Why Arsenal sell Lokonga? They didn't sell him. He's gone out on loan. They didn't sell him. He's gone on loan, and he's been playing crap. So it is what it is, man. He's been playing very badly, yeah. But they didn't sell him. They just put him out on loan. He's going to come back. He's an Arsenal player. Didn't sell him, my friend. Alright, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you to everybody for your continued support on my channel. Likes, subscribes, and comments. I really appreciate it. I'm going out the door. I got to get to work. Keep the faith, guys. Let's see what happens at Man City. If they get deducted points, we might as well give us the Premier League trophy now. You know what I mean? Simple as. Alright. Big up. See you later, guys. Have a nice day. Enjoy the rest of your day, and let's see how this story unfolds. Let's see what happens at Manchester City, how it's going to affect Arsenal. Hopefully there'll be a points deduction, and we're on the pig's back. Take care, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Come on, you Gooners. Peace.